What's up, everybody out there? How y'all doing? Artist Strong Style here. Here you see right here, the kaiju deck. So let's go with the test hands now of the kaiju deck. Compulse, Mystery Dust, Gamma Seal, a Sticky String, a Book of Moon. So there's your 5. Now again, this deck, you better hope you don't go first. Because right now, if you went first, you got nothing but your Magic and Trap card that can save you. Because again, kaiju, you need to give your opponent a kaiju, but they must have a monster. Your opponent has no monster, so you're stuck. Yeah, nothing but kaijus. Set. If you're going first, this is the only thing you got. So, now you do not have a Kyoto Waterfront, so you can't do the effects, but at least you can give your opponent a kaiju. Now, Gamma Seal might be the best one. Now, if you did have counters, Gamma Seal is not the best one you want to give them. So let's just say yes, you are, because you need to give your opponent a kaiju, and you want to give them the lowest attack. Special summon one of your highest attacks, so I'll summon out my Mad Flame. Now, remember also, you can only have one kaiju on the field, so I have to keep these kaijus into my hand. I cannot play them. Even if, I'm going to declare an attack and I destroy the Gamma Seal, I can give my opponent a kaiju again, but that's not what you really want to do. So, end your turn. So if you declared an attack and you kill the kaiju, slumber, well then, the kaiju, then yes, that's all you got. So if anything, you need to play your Compulse or Book. Let's just say Compulse. Or sometimes, it's best you play Compulse. Because like I said about Luna, Fairy Tail Luna, what if you have K? Let's just say, alright, fine, you have Compulse. If this is the only monster your opponent has, unless you want to do a direct attack, then go Compulse, get your kaiju right back to your hand. Return one monster back to the opponent's hand. So then, there you go. But let's say that wasn't the situation. That's just an example. But if it came down to you just kill a kaiju, you kill a kaiju. Draw. Torrential. Okay, so right now, all you have is just kaijus. So if kaiju's gone, okay. Then, you have your Book. But it sucks that you can't put Link monsters face down. Because that's possibly what they're going to want to do a lot. Draw. Okay, just kaijus once again, so you better hope, or even if you play Torrential, okay, but your opponent must have monsters. If not, then you're just stuck because you need your opponent's monster. Draw. Terraforming, okay. Kyoto Waterfront. So if it were to continue on, your opponent did have a monster, well then go Kyoto Waterfront. Now you got to be wise. Remember now, since you have Kyoto Waterfront, if you have counters, you can play them. But sometimes, when some of them have quick effects, your opponent can play them too, if you're going to give them that kaiju. So right now, best thing to do is give them the Sticky String. Now, one card was sent away. Every single time a card is sent away, you give yourself a counter. So it's 1 on the Kyoto Waterfront. Now you can give yourself any. So give yourself the Destroying Kaiju. Start Destroying Kaiju. This does have a quick effect, but you need 3. You only have 1. So not a big deal. If you attack, declare, okay, that was another sent to the graveyard. So that's 2 now you have. And you return, your draw. Interpret a Kaiju Slumber. That's not what you really want to play. So, if you can, give your opponent another kaiju. That makes it 3 because you're sending away one of your opponent's monsters. Now, if you want to, I would not really depend on the effect because, yeah, it would be send away, take away the 3, and then negate the effect, and if you do, destroy one card on the field. Basically, that's not what you want to do. You just want to have the kaiju, not declare an effect. So, yeah, if attacked, or whichever, well then, that makes it 4, because, yeah, you send away another card. Draw. Okay, Raigeki. Now, even though if like Raigeki and you destroy like 4 monsters, it doesn't really require destroying those. It's only requiring on the magic card. So Raigeki would count as your 1. If you get the idea of what I'm saying. So like Harpy's Feather Duster, if you destroy like 3 cards and play Harpy's Feather Duster, it doesn't count on the 4. It just counts on the 1 because of Harpy's Feather Duster. Just that 1. So yeah, you get the idea. You better hope you go second. It's a second card deck. You don't really want to go first. Because kaijus, you need to give your opponent a kaiju. Alright, let's go. Thunder King Ryo, Terraforming, a kaiju, Sticky String, a Gamma Seal, and a Gale Whirlwind. Alright. Now, if you're going first, okay, you do have monsters now. But always, hopefully, you go second, not first. Draw. Torrential, okay. Always get your field spell. Terraforming. Kyoto Waterfront. Alright. Torrential. Okay. Set. Now, okay, yeah. Of course, Gamma Seal, we know the effect. You need to remove 2. You do not have any. But be wise about what you're doing. Yeah, maybe the lowest attack with the most powerful effect. Sticky String, maybe the weakest effect, but it is a pretty 24 attacker. Alright, so give your opponent the Sticky String. That's 1 counter because you're throwing away an opponent's monster. Now, it did not say you have to put it in attack mode. Maybe you just want to put this in defense mode then. And that's a 3000 defensive. You have not even normal summoned. So, alright. You can go either. Let's just say Gale. So you summon out Gale. Activate the effect. Cut the Sticky String in half. And that's just 12 now. You can attack with Gale because that's 13. So, attack. If you destroy, alright. 1 card was sent away into the graveyard. That makes it 2 now. So now you do have the effect of you can do Gamma Seal when it comes to your opponent's turn or even on your turn. Now let's just see. Let me get a monster for you guys so you guys can see of how it's done. If your opponent were to play, okay, the Red Dragons. So, the Red Dragon Archfiend. Okay, we already know at the end, blows up all monsters in defense mode. So let's say they did Synchro and they played Red Dragon Archfiend. But what you can do is, quick effect, remove the 2, banish one monster my opponent controls. So I will banish the Red Dragon Archfiend. No counters anymore, but that's the effect. And then, yes, that's the way it goes. So then, maybe you want to go mole this time, the Grand Mole. Now, okay, you can switch it to attack mode now if you wish to. But then now your opponent's going to have to deal with 3 monsters. They can rather deal with one that can hit one of their monsters and put it in, put their attack, and it's permanent. They can attack the mole, but the mole's going to let you bring it right back and bring your... Sorry for you guys. Let me put the camera so you guys can see a bit more right there. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sorry about that. Sometimes my camera can go a little like off. Well, you know, shake a bit, but sorry for you guys. My apologies on that. And just, yeah, they can attack the mole. Back to my hand. I take no battle damage. Their monster goes back. Or they can try to kill a Gamma Seal. Well, the kaiju, if they wish to. And you have Torrential. Now, even if you play Torrential and you got rid of all monsters, it does not mean these count as counters. It would only count for Torrential because that's Torrential's effect. So if we were to continue on, Luna, okay. So summon out Luna. So I'll go Luna then. First, activate the effect of searching for a 1850 attacker. That's just summoning out Luna. Get it to my hand. Okay, I'm just getting Red Dragon Archery. You know, if you're playing against a Red Dragon Archery. Now look at this. Now look at it this time. Okay. Let's say your opponent played another one. Or I'm just showing you what would happen if you had Gale. Now, if you have Luna, Fairy Tail Luna, activate the effect, target Red Dragon Archery. What must happen now is my opponent must send away another Red Dragon Archery. So they must send away another Red Dragon Archery to the graveyard from their extra deck, and if they do, they will negate the effect of Fairy Tail Luna, of just sending away anything. If they do not, my Luna comes back to my hand, their Red Dragon Archery goes back to their extra deck. So let's say they were to send away another Red Dragon Archery and keep their Red Dragon Archery on the field, then Luna's effect would just be negated. Doesn't destroy it, just negates it. From me doing that effect once again. Now remember, end of my opponent's turn, my draw, I can do it once again. Even though I have 3 Lunas in my hand. But I can do the effect once again. Quick effect. Quick effect. Hit a Red Dragon Archery. Now the thing is, how many copies are you allowed of Red Dragon Archery? 3. So if they got rid of 1 and they have their second one on the field, they might just play only 2 Red Dragon Archeries. If you're playing a Red Dragon Archery deck, they possibly only use 1 or even just 2 of the original Red Dragon Archeries, because you are going to need Red Dragon Archery. And if they do not, well then, it goes back. Your Luna goes back. And it's quick effect. Or if it's out, remember, I can still use Gale. Cut it in half. Or, yeah, let's just say this time, Thunder King Ryo. So you got a good, it may be a little like awkward cards, but no, it's not really. It's just some cards you can have that's, pretty fun to do. But then remember, yeah, cut in half. It's permanent, so from 3,000, it's at 15 now. I can kill it with the Luna, I can kill it with the Ryo. Ryo's just a 19, and Luna's just 1850. It's gone. Here we go. Put a counter. If my opponent were to special summon, so yeah, I'm just showing you Red Dragon Archery, because this is like my option right here. I'm just showing you Red Dragon Archery. Special summon. Now I can use Thunder King Ryo to send it away and negate a special summoning. Another counter. Now it does not mean the Red Dragon Archery is gone. It's only the counter from the Thunder King Ryo. So send it away because I want to negate. Now it's at 2 now, once again. Draw, compulse. Maybe summon out another Luna if I want to. I cannot search because I have my third one right here. But then again, two counters, move from play, banish. Just be careful when it comes to effects like that. Because even though some of them say quick effects and your opponent has those kaijus, they can play those as well. Because it would count as it's theirs until it's destroyed and it goes back to you into your graveyard, or yeah, just the compulse or the Luna. Kaiju, Interpret the Slumber. Okay. Thunder King Ryo. Gamma Seal. Book of Moon. Fairy Tale Luna. Okay. Remember, don't always try to go first. If you have to go first, okay, then. Okay, if you're going first, you cannot play your. You cannot play your. You can't even play Interpret Kaiju Slumber because their opponent has no monsters. So if you were to go first, all right. Luna. Hopefully they don't negate that. So you summon out Luna. Get your other Luna. End your turn. When your opponent's gonna play something, activate, hit that monster. They must send away another copy of that monster, and the effect will be negated. Or they're going to send away another, or they're going to send that card right back. Your Luna comes back. If that would have been the situation. If not, well then they just negate it. Alright, so Luna stays because it was negated. You want to book, you can book. You just can't book Link monsters. Draw, Torrential, okay. If your opponent has a kaiju, give yourself a kaiju. Now remember, okay, you do have 2 Gamma Seals, so you really want to do that. Or play another Luna. Get your third Luna. Here's another thing also. The Lunas, it does not say once per turn. If you have 2 Lunas, you can do the effect twice of targeting a monster. And then, if Torrential you need to, okay, hopefully that doesn't happen. But if it did, okay, you lost your Lunas. Draw. Star Destroyer, okay. If you need to, Interpret Kaiju Slumber. If not, well then, okay, it's not that bad to give them Gamma Seal. Because, yeah, you have no counters. Give yourself the Luna again, or let's just say Thunder King Ryo this time. It's gone. No counters because you do not have Kyoto Waterfront. And then just a good Thunder King Ryo. Draw. Okay. Gale maybe. Whatever opponent your monster has, well then gets cut in half. If they can. And then just remember, if you and your opponent cannot search, but you're not searching. Your opponent might be searching, but they cannot. And then anytime a special summoning would be out, you can tribute it if you want, and negate and destroy it. Well, let's continue on. Okay, compulse. Now, if you did play Luna, remember, you cannot search because of Thunder King Ryo. And just, yeah, there and so forth. And then just, yeah, just kaijus is all you got. Interpret Kaiju Slumber, Raigeki, Thunder King Ryo, Gameciel, and a Mad Flame. Kyoto Waterfront now you got. Alright. So remember, just be wise about what you're doing. You can go Kyoto Waterfront. But yeah, just like always I say, try to go second. If you want, yeah, but again, you have no counter, so maybe it's okay. And go Mad Flame. Thunder King Ryo. Maybe you want to Raigeki. Okay, Raigeki. Get rid of it, but it does not mean you... For how many that were destroyed, doesn't mean you get 2. It's only 1 counter you get because of Raigeki. Only Raigeki, so that will count as 1 counter. Declare an attack, whatever it's going to be. And then whatever your opponent's going to play, so that's like, I don't know, you just get the idea. No matter what it is, let's say Harpy's Feather Duster, it does not mean Harpy's Feather Duster, and then if they did kill to Waterfront, it doesn't count as 2. It only counts for Harpy's Feather Duster, no matter how many cards you got rid of. And what I mean by Interrupted Kaiju Slumber, if I play that, it does not mean it's going to count for 1, 2, 3. It's only on this card. So draw. Another Kyoto Waterfront. So if you got rid of your opponent because you wanted to get rid of your opponent's monster, okay. Let's go this time. Interpret Kaiju Slumber. Okay, get rid of everything. It does not mean this counts for counters. It's only going to count for Interrupted Kaiju Slumber. So that makes it 2. Now remember, your opponent has 2, so what do you really want to give? Do you really want to give them the... yeah. No, you don't want to give them that. Maybe give yourself the Lightning Strike. And the Sticky String. And then remember, Interpret Kaiju Slumber, your Kaiju must attack. So declare an attack, alright. That makes it up to 3. Raigeki, okay. Raigeki, no matter how many cards were destroyed, it's only for Raigeki's effect, so that would make it 4. If your opponent would have monsters in the field, okay, activate, remove 3, so you're back at 1. Attack 3 times, only if you're attacking monsters. And then that's the effect of Lightning Strike. Draw, Interpret Kaiju Slumber. So, let's just say your opponent were to play whatever it's going to be. Let's say Twin Twisters or something like that to destroy a magic or traps on the field. I mean, spell cards. Okay, I'm going to take this out. Keep this on the field. Now I have 0 counters because you're going to want to take one out for not being destroyed. Torrential, okay. Set your Torrential. Then just, yeah, if you need to, yeah, get rid of. You draw, book, okay. Interpret Kaiju Slumber, okay, you're back at 1. Mad Flame. Mystery Dust. Again, the rule, must attack, declare an attack, unless your opponent has something. You destroy another monster, you destroy a card. Remember, as long as cards go to the graveyard, that makes it 2 now. Mad Flame, you need 3, so you cannot even play Mad Flame's effect. Book. And Book was sent away. That's another card that was sent away, so that makes it 3. Draw. Gale. Alright, so summon out Gale. If your opponent has a monster, or you just want to have a little fun card right there, Gale. You want to have another monster on the field? You can. If your opponent has monsters, activate the effect, remove the 3. Destroy all monsters my opponent controls, but it cannot attack, but at least it can attack with Gale. And this is only on your turn. Remember, some of them have the effects of they can do it. You can do it quickly or just on their turn. So, continue on. Okay, Mad Flame. Maybe you want to. 1 card was sent away because of kaiju. So 1, activate, cut it in half. That's only 15, so Gale cannot, but at least you have your Mad Flame that can. So hit, gone, 2. Draw, compulse, but once per turn I can remove from play and get a kaiju to my hand. I'll get Gamma Seal, but pay attention. Remember, it's a quick effect. So even if you give them the kaiju Gamma Seal, they can play their effect and banish one of your monsters, because that's what Gamma Seal does. So just maybe keep this in your hand. You just want another kaiju. Compulse if you need to. And that's another card sent, so it makes it back to 3. If you need to use terraforming, or, you just get the idea of what I'm saying. Alright, I'm going to go one more for you guys, and then this will be the end of the video. So, you get the idea of how, fun this deck can be. It's not broken. It's just a fun thing you can do. Have some fun taking control of your opponent's monsters. But it's not broken. Cool effects these kaijus can do. And then, the reason why it's not broken is because, what if you're going first and you have no kaijus? That's not broken. That's just, you're stuck. Alright, one more good shuffle, and here we go. Sticky String, Torrential, Kaiju's Gamma Seal, Kyoto Waterfront, and Lightning Strike. Okay, if you're going first, you're stuck. If you're going second, what you want to do, let's see what the draw is. Oh, another Kaiju. Well, then you better hope your opponent had monsters. So, set, Kyoto Waterfront. You can if you want, because your opponent you don't have counters. So let's say you do give them the kaiju Gamma Seal. Alright then, 1 card was sent, so it's counted as 1. Lucky enough, remember, it requires 2, and it's a quick effect, but your opponent has nothing. You do not have enough, even if your opponent wanted to play that on you. So let's go Lightning Strike. Summon out. Only one kaiju you can have. Declaring it this to 2 now. Draw. Raigeki, okay. There's no need to play Torrential. But if you played Raigeki, okay, remember, for how many cards are destroyed, it only counts for Raigeki. So that makes it 3 now. Most likely you do not want to give your opponent a kaiju, because it's just direct attack or, whatever it's going to be. Draw. Alright then. If gone, okay, it's gone. And then, that was gone. So let's put this to 4 now. Interrupt the kaiju slumber, and you have kaijus. Okay. You have 4 here. So best thing to do is to not give them the Gamma Seal. But if you have to give them something, I would say give them the Sticky String. Because Sticky String, has an effect, but it can only be done on the opponent's on the turn who controls it. Mad Flame, you can do it, but it's once per turn. So, you want to give your opponent you want to give yourself the Mad Flame, or you want to give yourself the Gamma Seal. If you want to banish, you go Gamma Seal. But if you want to declare some attack, do some attack, then you go Mad Flame. You can do the effect, but of blowing off all monsters, but you're not going to be able to declare an attack. So let's just say attack. Okay. Now you're at 5. A minimum up to 5, maximum. So you cannot go more than that. So it's at 5. Torrential. Okay. So set, compulse. Don't give them it because they can play effects. So let's say Harpy's Feather Duster, they play it on you. Okay, so all this gone. Now even if they're gone, remember, a maximum up to 5. Maybe you want to take one out to make it 4 because you want Kyoto Waterfront still on the field. You draw? Okay, another gap. Okay, kaijus. Here's a little trick. If you know, okay, pretty much you do not want to play Kaiju Interpreted Slumber. You just want this. So if gone, because of an effect, alright, back to 5. Maximum up to 5, so you cannot go higher than that. You draw? Thunder King Ryo. Okay. If your opponent has monsters, okay. So I would go give him the Mystery Dust. Special summon the Kaiju. Summon out Thunder King Ryo. Activate the effect. Banish away 2. Remove 2 counters. Back at 3. Banish or banish. Of course, yeah. Your opponent has the Kaiju. You're going to banish it, so it goes away. Now that was banished, so it doesn't mean you're going to get yourself a counter. No, you don't. And it's only once per turn, so you can't go like, I'm going to do it once again. Nah, it's back at 3 now. And then Thunder King Ryo and attack. And then remember, anytime your opponent was special, you can have the effect of removing it and negate and destroy the special summoning. Yeah, sorry again about the, oh god, camera. Damn you, camera, I need to get a new one. Sorry about that, guys, but, yeah, I'm just trying to show you as best as I can from the camera. From the graveyard to what's banished to, yeah, field. And then just, yeah, there you have it. Opponent has, alright. And yeah, what opponent has on the field, okay. Gone. Remove another 2. Because you're going to do the effect of banishing. Now you're back at 1. If your opponent with a special summon, remove Thunder King Ryo. You're back at 2. Because Thunder King Ryo was sent away. And remember, it would only count on Thunder King Ryo. Even if, yeah, for example, just like again, Red Dragon Archfiend special. Remove, destroy, but it does not count for Red Dragon Archfiend. It would just count for only Thunder King Ryo. Okay, yeah, but maybe you just want to keep this. Keep a good defense, or if you can declare an attack, declare an attack. Draw? Okay. You get the idea. Best thing to do, you go second with this deck. It's a second card deck. You want to go second. But at least you have some kind of, monster cards that can help you even if you have to go first. But hopefully you do not go second. I mean, you don't go first. My mistake. You don't go first. And then just, yeah, you saw what Kyoto Waterfront does. That's your counters for the kaijus. And yeah, some of the kaijus have powerful, yeah, all the kaijus have effects. Some of them, you can do them you can do them quickly, or you cannot do them quickly. And just be wise of which one you're giving your opponent, because they could possibly play those effects on you. Especially Gamma Seal. Maybe the lowest attack kaiju, but the most powerful attack out of the kaijus. And why it's so powerful? because it banishes and it's a quick play. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, comment, subscribe. I will be speaking to y'all later. Peace.